Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. This time we can meet again. Hello everyone. Introducing the name Zahratunnisa. I am from the Tarbiyah and Teacher Training Faculty, Antasari State Islamic University Banjarmasin. How are you? Alright, Alhamdulillah. How are you excited for today's lesson? You have to be excited. Now, this video I made to fulfill the final assignment for the English course for Matematika by Mr. Ahmad Wafanizami MPD. Alright, this time we will discuss the 9th grade math learning material, semester 1 namely ranking material. Prepare your stationery, let's get started. The benefits that you get from studying this material are 1. Understand the meaning of rhymes. 2. Express repeated multiplication in the form of exponent. 3. Express power in the form of repeated multiplication. 4. Solving problems related to the basic concept of rank. What is rank? Rank are repeated multiplication of the same number. The general form is A multiplied by A multiplied by A and so on n times. Now n is a positive integer starting from the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So that you understand better, I'll give you an example. Here are number 3 to the power of 5. So this will be equal to 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. How many? Yes, as much as the rank, because here the rank is 5, then the multiplication by 3 is also 5. Well, if you want to know the result of 3 to the power of 5, just multiply these 3 5 times. So if you multiply this all together, the result is 243. Okay, now let's move on to converting exponent to repeated multiplication. Just go ahead. Here there is 5 to the power of 4, meaning this is equal to 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. 4 times, right? Now this is done to the repeated multiplication. It's just that if the question is asked for up to its value, we just need to multiply everything. So the result is 625. So the result of 5 to the power of 4 is 625. Next, minus 2 in bracket cube means that this is equal to minus 2 in bracket times minus 2 in bracket times minus 2 in bracket equals minus 8. Okay, go on. Minus open bracket times 1/2 close bracket to the power of 4. Now you have to be careful. Yes, the minus is not to a power, only 1/2 to the power. So this will be equal to minus open bracket times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 close bracket. So this is equal minus open bracket times 1/16 close bracket. That's it. Now this is the opposite of the previous one. If it was from trying to multiplication, now from multiplication to rank. First, here is minus 2 in bracket times minus 2 in bracket times minus 2 in bracket. There are 3 times minus 2. This means that it is equals to minus 2 in bracket cube. Okay, if you want to find the result, you can also minus 2 in bracket equals minus 8. Next, here there is P times P times P times P times P. There are 5P, meaning this is the same as P to the power of 5. That's all easy, right? Next, to the last one. Here there is minus open bracket times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 close bracket. Now, here we have to be careful again. This minus is outside, so we write minus first. Now we asked about 1/2. There are 4, so here 1/2 in bracket to the power of 4. That's how it's written. So this is equal to minus open bracket times 1/16 close bracket. Okay, earlier we discussed the basic concept of powers. Now we discuss issues related to the concept of rank. First, State the following numbers in terms of base 2. Here are 512. It means that if it is based on 2, then the result will be 2 the power of something. Well, we don't know the rank yet. What we know is that there are 2 bases. The base is a number raised to the power. So let's just try it first. For example, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, how much so that the result is 512, like that means. Now this letter, if you try it correctly, then the result is 2 to the power of 9. Now this 2, if you multiply all of them up to 9 times, then the result is 512. Can you understand it? Second, state the following numbers in exponent to base 10. There are 10,000 here. Then later the result is 10 to the power of something. We don't know how much it is. So let's try it first. If 10 times 10, the result is only 100, right? We times 10 again, the result is 1,000. Times 10 more, then the result is 10,000. That means we need for 10, right? So the result is 10 to the power of 4. We like that easy, right? Okay, let's move on to the arithmetic operation problem. Now remember, in the arithmetic operation there is a sequence of work, so don't just do it carelessly. The order is according to the following rules. For bracket, so the numbers in the bracket are worked out first. Second, right? The three are multiplication and division. The last one is addition and subtraction. So that's the order. Okay, here the problem is 5 plus 3 times 2 to the power of 4. So here equal 5 plus 3 times 2 to the power of 4 is 16. Then here there is plus with times. So let's do the multiplication first. Equal 5 plus 48. Just add up, the result is equal to 53. Let's continue to the next question. Here 3r4 cubed divided by 8 plus 3 squared. The first step, we calculate the result of h power is equal to 64 divided by 8 plus 9. The second step, do the division operation first. Equals 8 plus 9. The last step, do the addition operation. Then the result is equal to 17. Okay, that's how it is. Next, determine the value of x in the following equation. 7 to the power of x equals 343. It easy? Yes, but actually there is another topic in high school. It's called logarithmic material, but science we haven't studied it yet. We just use the basic concept of powers. Remember, x is the rank, meaning this letter equals 7 times 7 times 7 and so on until how much so that the result is 343. That means let's just try it. So the first 7 times 7 result 49, then 7 times again the result is 343. Already finished it. So since we only need 3 sevens, the x will be equal to 3, so the end result is 7 cubed. Again, here there is a problem. Namely, in a study, it is known that an amoeba is reproduces by dividing itself twice every 15 minutes. How many amoeba is for one day? If in the observation there are 4 child amoeba is. Solution. We'll here have given the model. At first there were 4 amoeba, and then I was asked how many amoeba there were after one day. Now, every 15 minutes, it divided itself into 2, which means it will be multiplied by 2, then 15 minutes, and then 2 more, 15 more minutes, times 2 more, 15 more minutes, times 2 more. It's been 4 times 15 minutes, right? That means it's been an hour in total. Now, in this 1 hour, both of them are multiplied 4 times. right? So if you are asked for one day is equal to 24 hours. So if in 1 hour you have already done for multiplication of the two, it means that when we just have to multiply 24 times 4. So later on this is 96. So we multiply the two 96 times. So that 4 is multiplied by 2 to the power of 96. Okay, so you guys will study this again later because this question is quite challenging. So it's a bit more difficult than the previous question we've worked on. Oh, I see. Multiplication to power. Product of powers on the same basis multiplication in power. A to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n equals a to the power of m plus n. Example, 3 squared multiplied by 3 cubed equals 3 to the power of 2 plus 3 equals 3 to the power of 5. The product of powers of the same base, the nature of powers in powers, a to the power of n in bracket to the power of n equals a to the power of m multiplied by n equals a to the power of mn. Example, 3 squared in bracket cube equals 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by 3 equals 3 to the power of 6. The power of a number multiplied by the power of multiplication of number a multiplied by b in bracket to the power of m equals a to the power of m multiplied by b to the power of m. Example, 2 multiplied by 3 in bracket cube equals 2 cube multiplied by 3 cube. Example 1. Simplify the multiplication operation to the following powers. Minus 4 in bracket square multiplied by minus 4 in bracket cube. The first step, equate the base form to minus 4 equals minus 4 in bracket square multiplied by minus 4 in bracket cube. Second step, sum up the powers of the base minus 4 equals minus 4 in bracket to the power of 2 plus 3. The last step, keep it simple, equals minus 4 in bracket to the power of 5. Example 2. How simple is the power operation on the following powers? For cube in bracket square, the first step, convert it into repeated multiplication form equals 4 cube multiplied by 4 cube. Second step, add up the rank equals 4 to the power of 3 plus 3. The last step, keep it simple, equals 4 to the power of 6. Example 3. Simplify the exponent of the following numbers. For y in bracket square, the first step, convert it into repeated multiplication form. For y multiplied by 4y, second step, group the same base, equals 4 multiplied by 4 in bracket multiplied by y multiplied by y in bracket. The third step, add up each rank equals 4 square multiplied by y square. The last step, keep it simple, equals 16y square. Okay, that was the discussion about the basic concept of power. If you have any question, you can ask them in the comment column below. So, the conclusion of our lesson today is exponent are repeated multiplication of the same number. The general form is a multiplied by a, and so on n times. Now, n is a positive integer starting from the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The order of completion of arithmetic operation, first, bracket, so the number contained in the brackets are worked out first. Second, rank, the 3 multiplication and divided by, the last one is plus and minus. Product of powers on the same basis multiplication in power, a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n equals a to the power of m plus n. The product of powers of the same base, the nature of powers in powers, a to the power of n in bracket to the power of n equals a to the power of m multiplied by n equals a to the power of mn. The power of a number multiplied by the power of multiplication of number a multiplied by b in bracket to the power of m equals a to the power of m multiplied by b to the power of m. Okay, that was a little delivery from me. Sorry if there are mistakes or shortcoming. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.